Suburban Conference rivalry as the Coon Rapids Cardinals host the Centennial Cougars. Joe Young, Howie Shapiro sidelines, and just a couple of weeks left in the regular season. A Cardinals team that has shown improvement, but faced a lot of challenges in this daunting Northwest Suburban.
They're scrappy, no doubt about it, and I like the way they play. I like the way they play defense. There's no give up on this team. This is going to be a big game in the respect that if they can win tonight, if the Cardinals can win tonight, this is a 4A team in Centennial. That'll help them in their section seating. So it'll be an interesting game.
Well, that will be no small task. This is a team that only on paper does not look very good, but definitely better than what their record might make you think.
Absolutely. Centennial is really a good team. They've got some players that can light up the lamp. They can score, obviously. And it's going to be a challenge for the Cardinals, but, you know, they just played, Centennial just played Champlin Park, and Coach Bierman says that we're kind of similar to Champlin Park. Champlin was a possession away from beating them.
Well, this may be a winner's sport, but when it comes to Centennial's offense, they start with Autumn.
Yeah, you couldn't leave that one alone, could you? Autumn McCall is really a good player. Almost, you see the stats there, almost 20 points a game, almost 9 rebounds a game. She's a college-level player. As she goes, this team goes. So the Cardinals are definitely going to have their hands full tonight in Autumn.
Well, the story for the Cardinals all season long has been the youth, the experience they are gaining along the path, because everyone that has played a minute of basketball for the Cardinals so far this season will be back next year. That streak ends tonight. Tangwall, their lone senior, has been a positive force on the team, even though she hasn't touched the floor all season. She's been sidelined with a knee injury. Finally got cleared earlier today. She will get to take part. They will have a senior night celebration solely for her, and she will get into the ball game tonight in her senior season.
Yeah, she'll get actually the start tonight, and she'll be on the floor when this ball is tipped off. So that's really good to see. You know, and Maya, as you mentioned, been a force for this team in terms of support, emotional support. And unfortunately, she couldn't play because of that injury, but she's going to get an opportunity tonight.
And she's hoping that regardless of what her role may be on the floor, her role on the team will help them get the win. The Cardinals and the Cougars take the court next on CTN.
The North Suburban Home Show celebrates 25 years of all things home improvement. Connect with local experts for remodeling ideas and money-saving tips. It's everything for your home, inside and out. The North Suburban Home Show is Saturday, March 8th, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Andover YMCA Community Center. Meet more than 100 exhibitors and be inspired. Bathrooms, bedrooms, lighting, flooring, kitchens, home tech, landscaping, roofing, windows, and more. Plus free one-on-one advice from an architect. Don't miss the North Suburban Home Show, March 8th at the Andover Community Center. Admission is free. Sponsored by the cities of Andover, Anoka, Coon Rapids, and the Anoka Area Chamber of Commerce.
Back at the field house, just about ready to get underway. Josiah Palmer and the Cardinals welcoming the squad from Centennial. But don't let the 5-18 record fool you. They will be difficult. Coon Rapids 6-17. You know, they had 9 wins last year. We talked about it being a good stepping stone, a good starting spot for this program. This couple of years under Coach Bierman, and you know, they've become increasingly better all season long. They've got a number of different girls who have contributed to the team's success throughout the year. And again, Maya Tengwall finally cleared medically and able to get a start on senior night.
Yeah, it's a nice honor for her.
And they will give her the ball off the tip. She will take it over to the bench and check back out. So she got in the book. Certainly not, you know, in a position conditioning wise or readiness wise to play at the varsity level, but able to get out there. And again, she has contributed to the team. According to the coaching staff, she has been a big contributor to the team despite not being able to play all season.
Yeah. Then I just think it was a nice honor for them to do and to get her on the court to get the start as the lone senior on this squad on senior night. So,
and obviously that was all planned.
Yeah.
She awaited the tip from Palmer, walked it out, and the Cardinals give the possession back to Centennial. The Cougars were in on it as well, and now we are officially underway. And the Cougars trying to establish something on offense. You can see right away they've got the size advantage pretty much across the board. Turnaround jumper is good for Sydney Schmitz to start the scoring.
Yeah, Schmitz the second leading scorer on this club behind Autumn McCall.
Three-pointer for Palmer won't go. Great hustle for the rebound by Shania Horton, but threw it right into several white jerseys.
But if you look at rebounds by Horton and Cooper, they're averaging about 8 apiece.
In close, Autumn McCall gets her first basket of the game.
Coach Bierman said, you know, we have to know where McCall is all the time on the court, but he really had a lot of nice things to say about Claire Pullman, number 33 for Centennial. So there, you know, she could be the wild card in this game, he thinks. She does so much, and she's, you know, just never stops working, set screens, rebounds well, can step out for the 3. So not only have Autumn McCall and Schmitz, but they also have Pullman, who's threatening as well.
Pullman gives it up top to Kate Lee. Top of the key, Schmitz now low. McCall off the mark this time, or Delmedico rather off the mark. Back up top to Pullman. Tried to feed it back to McCall. It's deflected away. She did get a piece, so it will be a turnover.
There's head coach for the Centennial Cougars, Jamie Sobolik.
Rochelle Cooper high on the right wing for the Cardinals. And now McGrain. Coon Rapids very patient, taking their time on offense. Good hand in on the ball for Claire Pullman, and that forces the travel by Cooper.
And that's just one of those things that Pullman does for the Centennial squad. Gets his hand in the passing lanes on defense and disrupts what the opposing team's offense wants to do.
Lee's pass taken away by Graham. In on the break, she gets Coon Rapids on the board. Lee, left side, McCall up top. Spinning with it is Pullman. Back to Delmedico on the left side. Underneath to McCall. She is fouled, and the basket will count. We'll go against Shania Horton.
That'll be Horton's team first, here to start this contest. But Graham with a nice job there. Get in front, get the bucket.
Oh, they did not award her the basket. It was on the floor?
It was on the floor.
Delmedico forcing it up. Cooper can't believe she got called for that.
All of a sudden, 2 quick ones, and that's what Coach Bierman can't afford to, get these starters in foul trouble. Doesn't have the deepest bench as he'd like.
McCall at the line to shoot 2.
We talked about McCall in the opening. She's averaging almost 20 points and 9 boards a game. She is definitely a force for the Centennial team. I think Centennial is the kind of team that can make a run in the sections.
Able to hit both. Back to a 4-point lead. Aaliyah Graham leads the charge for Coon Rapids. Right side, Rochelle Cooper will put it on the floor. Drive against Lee. Too much on it. The rebound by Horton. She takes the bump and gets the foul against Centennial.
Yeah, we talk about all the time, Joe, how much valuable experience this young Cardinal team gets, because we talk about time after time, all these starters will be back next year.
Illegal screen on the inbound, called against Cooper.
Yeah, that's going to hurt the Cardinals.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate, Rochelle, we've seen some promising performances from her, but that's the second game in a row, I think, that we have covered where she has gotten into very early foul trouble.
I think Horton, too, got into foul trouble that last game we did.
Correct. I think both were out with 2 fouls each in about 4 minutes.
Yep.
Here we are, not yet 3 minutes in, and Cooper saddled with 3 personals. Palmer picking up her first, already 4 against the Cardinals. Spinning McCall, left hand is good.
Yeah, you can see why she's going to play at the next level. She's got a really nice quick move down low. She's 6'2", she's got some good size to her.
McCall up top to Horton in the high post, kicks it out to Chloe Porish. Foul was called on the floor before the pass. It's going to go against Claire Pullman. Another look at the spin to her left hand for Autumn McCall. She's got 6 of the 8 for Centennial. They lead by 6, still very early in this contest. Callie McGrain looking for some room. Good stick by Pullman, but a better recovery and spinning jumper for Callie McGrain.
Yeah, and Callie's been a nice addition to this team. She obviously transferred over a year for this first season at Coon Rapids and just really has fit in really well with this squad.
Pullman forces it underneath. McCall too deep, couldn't finish, got her own rebound though. And now it's rebounded by Delmedico. It's tied up. Possession arrow favors Centennial.
Actually, that was Schmitz underneath.
Delmedico flying down the side. Has her first points of the night. 3-point answer not there for Jakaya Palmer. Centennial turns it over quickly.
One of the keys for Coach Sobolik is that we can't allow Coon Rapids to get second opportunities. You saw it that time down. They missed that shot, and they made sure they got that rebound.
Callie McGrain, right wing. Gets a pick from Horton, cuts it back over, and now gets it back. Top of the key. Faces up, left side for Porish. Horton to Graham, finds room for a jump shot. It's off the mark. Horton has the offensive board. Back out to Callie McGrain. McGrain on the baseline, lost the handle, turns it over out of bounds.
I think it's Coach Bierman's hope and that this team keeps this game close throughout, and that gives them the best chance of pulling off an upset.
Abby Matthews into the game for Centennial. Lee up top, right side for Pullman. Pullman into the paint. Pulled it up, looking for help. McGrain got a hand and couldn't rip it free. McCall kicks it out to Lee up top. Lee down low for Matthews in the post. Back to Lee. Will give and go, and she finishes inside.
Just a beautiful move and just a nice job for her to find that little seam. Kate Lee with a nice bucket.
Drive by Graham at the other end, just falls off the rim. McCall drives coast to coast, lays it up and in.
She has 8 of the 14.
Three-pointer for Palmer is going to be just short. Horton has been beast on the offensive glass already. She puts this one back immediately.
Yeah, and they're going to obviously need her tonight, especially with Cooper on the bench.
McCall splits a couple of defenders, picks up a foul, and will go back to the line, issue 2 more.
Yeah, Horton's averaging 7.6 rebounds a game. You see McCall trying to drive the lane, gets the bucket.
Yeah, that was the previous coast to coast. Mackenzie Costigan will check in.
That's unfortunate. Technical on Leah Graham.
And that's going to be something that was said, you'd have to imagine.
Yes.
Clearly didn't agree with the foul call. But that's going to add 2 more. So she hit the first, missed the second. Now 2 freebies, plus they get the ball back. Rattled hard and out. Able to hit 2 of 4. So after the technical, they'll also get possession, obviously. A 10-point lead now and 10 points in the contest for Autumn McCall. She will run to the far side, kick it out. Schmitz for 3. That's off the mark. Long rebound to Palmer. Callie McGrain will run the floor.
There's only 2 seniors in this starting lineup for Centennial.
3-pointer for Chloe Porish is off. Rebound by Schmitz. Lee brings it into the front court, backs away from Porish. Trying to hand it off. Poked away by Aaliyah Graham, recovered by McCall. Goes head-to-head against Aaliyah Graham. It's going to be Callie McGrain getting the foul for the reach-in.
So it'll be her first, team 7.
2 more free throws for Autumn McCall. She hit the first 3, and since then has struggled. And you talk about the fact these are the 7th and 8th free throws that she's had in the game already, and we're not yet 7 minutes in. Aaliyah Graham through traffic, gets contact, will go to the line to shoot 2 for herself.
Yeah, Aaliyah kind of epitomizes the scrappiness of the squad.
Well, and she's good at finding small holes, and she is one that likes to take it to the hole, obviously. Graham's second is short and out of bounds to Centennial. 17-7 lead, 11:21 to go in the first half. Full court pressure from the Cardinals leads to a turnover. McGrain backs out. Jump shot won't go. Rebound for Sydney Sears.
I love the thought of the pressure by the Cardinals.
Cross court. Taylor back up top for Sears. Into the post for Matthews down low, working against Costigan. Gives it up to Lee in the paint. And she is tied up. Possession arrow favors the Cardinals. Good defense.
Now, we talked about the defense of this team, and and again, they have only won 6 games, but they've given teams some trouble here this season.
Graham right side, basket will count, plus the foul.
Olia has 5 of the 9 Cardinal points. Yeah, just a really nice move underneath, able to control her shot, gets the inner half of that front part of the rim, allowing the ball to drop.
Able to convert. Full court pressure again. They pass through it. Long cross court for Sydney Sears, left side. Down low, Lee has room, goes to the lane, takes the foul from Costigan, and will go to the line to shoot 2. Costigan, just a freshman. In just the few games that we have done this season, we've seen some impressive performances. Yes. High arcing free throw is good for Kate Lee. Second one off the mark, out of bounds, last touched by Abby Matthews and the Cougars. Delmedico back in. Graham working against Delmedico into the paint, drops it off for Costigan, not able to finish. They tie up on the rebound, and this time the possession arrow will favor Centennial. Delmedico paid the price, thrown to the floor a bit, but comes away with possession. Hands it off for Matthews, left side, down low. Schmitz able to score in transition. Yeah, back to a 10-point lead.
Nice feed, too, underneath from Abby Matthews.
Sears got a piece of it, recovered, but the shot is short for McGrain. Quick passing gets Centennial into the offensive end. Sydney Schmitz, short jumper. Timeout, Coon Rapids.
Yeah, Coach Bierman going to talk about things here now, trailing by 12 with 9:41 remaining in this opening half. And, just good executed ball by Centennial, doing a nice job of limiting the Cardinals. They missed that last one. Good rebound underneath by Matthews, and she quickly got rid of it to start that breakdown court. Then the bucket to finish it off. So violent. You're so violent, Joe, your puppet.
I've seen them all a dozen times. They
make
me laugh every time. Granted, I am very easily amused.
Well, yeah, me too.
That's why we get along so well for so long.
Uh-huh. No question.
No question whatsoever. 9:41 to go, so not quite midway through this first half. Centennial has led the whole way. This time out, getting a little extra breather.
Yeah.
Get things sorted out, and Autumn McCall back on the sidelines, has to wait for the next whistle, as does Shania Horton. Graham again driving into the traffic, taking the contact, heading back to the charity stripe.
Yeah, I mean, you talked about it. I mean, she's able to split the defense, get through the smallest of openings. And she's going to get around, just nice dribbling. She's going to get her shot off, but unfortunately wouldn't fall. But an opportunity from the strike.
In the game, the Cougars number 24, Autumn McCall. Back in the game, the Cardinals number 21, Shania Horton.
So now McCall and Horton back on the floor. Second one off the mark for Graham. McCall tracks down the rebound, long ahead to Del Medico for three. It's good.
Yeah, and again, just the assist from McCall. Del Medico there for the bucket.
Horton gets it back to McGrain. Her shot is short. Rebound by Sears. McGrain there defensively. They head for McCall. On to McCall. Into the post for Matthews. Wanted to go back to her. It was well defended. She'll kick it out instead. Del Medico another three, and it's good again.
She's good from that spot on the floor. She has 8.
And Centennial has pushed the lead to 17. Graham throws it up, comes up short. Great save by McCall. And quick passing all the way down floor for Centennial. Finishing it is Ava Taylor.
Yeah, again, just really a nice fast break. Have the numbers. Just some pretty easy basket as the lead has grown to 19.
Good hand from Taylor, denying the pass. And that forces the turnover again by Coon Rapids. Caitlin Peterson checks in, another timeout, Coon Rapids.
Yeah, I don't think this is how Coach Bierman envisioned this game starting out. Now, granted, one of your starters has been on the bench for the majority of this half, Rochelle Cooper, with 3 fouls. That takes you out of kind of your game plan, because one of the keys is we now follow their game plan. Well, all of a sudden one of your starters is out for the good portion of the half.
And you'd imagine probably the remainder of the half.
Yeah, I would think
played
so.
Less than 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Del Medico right side. Into the low post. Sears trying to get it back to Taylor. Taken away by Horton. Palmer pushes across for Graham. Throws it up on the run. Comes up empty. Del Medico has the rebound, and she is fouled by Jakaya Palmer. And it'll be a 1-and-1 opportunity. That's foul number 9 against the Cardinals.
Number 9.
Still 7:47 to go in the first half.
Yeah, a lot of team fouls here for the Cardinals in the half.
There are exactly 9.
Number 9.
Number 9. Miss on the front end. The rebound, though, recovered by McCall. Looks backdoor, and Sears has an easy bucket.
Yeah.
Great feed from Autumn McCall.
Great feed, but unfortunately no defense on that weak side to really give her any trouble. She made it look easy, but McCall started it with a nice feed. That was
McGrain.
A walk. Oh, I thought it was a walk.
Got fouled. Oh, no, they're going to say,
Oh.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah,
Okay.
she did. Yep.
It's number 6 against Centennial, so
And
last foul to give.
that'll go on Sydney Sears, her first.
McGrain, little pump fake. Takes it inside. Her shot comes up short. Rebound by Schmitz. Pushed ahead quickly. Taylor. Then she'll get it back. Comes up short. Tracks down her own rebound. Schmitz across to McCall. Stumbled a bit. Recovers, spins, and scores.
Yeah, and again, just a really nice move, good body control to be able to get her shot off for the bucket. She has 13 to lead all scorers.
Graham trying to force the action at the other end. This time does not get the contact, ends up as a turnover. Oh, they say it was touched. Okay.
I mean, look at the move to the inside, and then she's going to do this nice spin move and able to control her body enough to get the shot off before she went to the floor.
High post, Shania Horton to the lane, kicks it out. Graham puts it on the floor. She lost her feet. Able to take out the defender as well and maintain possession. Callie McGrain backs away from Sears. Horton turns and faces. Trying to get it back to Costigan. Now a race for the ball. Costigan got there but can't control. Scooped up by Sears. Underneath, Peterson. Down low, Schmitz is denied, and Costigan has the rebound. Speed to the other end. McKessie Costigan scores on the run.
Again, we've talked about that that young player. She's really contributed mightily for this squad this season.
McCall trying to answer quickly, comes up empty. The rebound by Graham. Jakaya Palmer flies to the other end. Long rebound by Peterson. We've seen both teams kind of push the pace at times, sometimes more successfully than others.
Just a really nice look for Autumn McCall. I mean,
Yeah, she's had some great feeds, and that was an easy basket for Taylor. And McGrain able to score at the other end.
Shania Horton for 2. Correction, Callie McGrain.
Peterson in the post, kicks it out. Schmitz for 3. It's off the mark. The rebound by McGrain.
Oh, Cardinals they get the miss.
Rebound by Costigan. Shot won't go. Taylor has got the rebound, and then she is fouled, and it will, I believe, go against Shania Horton. Be her first.
Yep.
Her first personal 10th team foul.
So that's the foul number 10 on the Cardinals. 2-shot opportunity here.
Taylor just a sophomore, listed at 6 foot.
In the game, the Cougars number 45, Abby Matthews. Number 5, Kate Laney. In the game, the Cardinals number 3, Chloe Parrish. In the game, the Cougars number 25, Sydney Schmitz.
Taylor hits them both. She's got 5. The lead is 23 for Centennial with just over 5 minutes remaining in the first half. McGrain trying to direct traffic. Gets the pick from Costigan. Drives right side and scores.
Yeah, nice job there. She has, I think she has a half a dozen. She has 6 points on the night.
McCall working against Porish. Long pass. Lee pushes it through for Schmitz. Back for Pullman. Outside Lee, a three-pointer that won't go. Pullman again pushes it out. Schmitz spin around, won't go. Rebound, Schmitz another try. That won't go either. Costigan finally secures it for Coon Rapids. And they're going to be able to get to the other end. McGrain round everybody, threw it off the side to the backboard. Pullman pushes it ahead. Schmitz to McCall, and then her pass batted away out of bounds, and Centennial will keep it.
And number 34, Tia Hopkins.
Well, they run that give and go pretty well, and this Centennial offense does. And that time couldn't complete as Cardinals get a hand in the passing lane.
Zakia Hopkins getting her first minutes of the night for Coon Rapids. Backdoor feed, Abby Matthews scores. Graham working right side, up top for McGrain. McGrain will try that right side, back out, three-pointer is good.
Yeah, they needed that. She dropped the 3, she has 9. 20-point lead for the Cougars.
Schmitz underneath, Matthews couldn't handle it, and Cougars turned it over. Graham backs out, fadeaway is good.
A nice bucket by Leah Graham. She's got 9 as well.
Three-pointer is good for Pullman.
Well, Coach,
that's as quick as an answer as you can get.
Yeah, she has 4 points. Coach Bierman talked about her. She's able to hit the 3.
McGrain not able to answer. McCall holds off the pressure from Horton, but she did get a piece of the ball, so it will be Coon Rapids' ball.
Back in the game with Cardinals number 11, Jakaya Palmer.
Jakaya Palmer back in for Coon Rapids.
Inbound trying to get up top. McCall got a piece of it, but Graham recovers in the back court. Spins, try to kick it out, too tall. Palmer trying to save it, threw it away. Lee to McCall on the run. Drops it off, back door. That one won't go. The rebound by Schmitz. Turnaround won't go, and then the rebound deflected, went right between Schmitz's legs. McCall throws it up. Comes up empty. Matthews finally finishes for Centennial.
Yeah, just too many chances for Centennial. Cardinals need to get that rebound. They're giving up way too many opportunities to the Cougars.
McGrain with room for 3. She's got another one.
Yeah, she's been hot here tonight. She has a dozen. Lead at 20.
McCall had to get away from her. She recovers, pressured a bit, but another great look for McCall. And Sydney Schmitz underneath with the easy basket. I mean, she's got 13 points to lead all scorers, but her assists are probably the most impressive part of her performance so far, my opinion. Ooh. McCall drives, scores, plus the foul. And we'll go to the line for a possible three-point play. Hopkins getting there just a step too late.
Yeah, good. Again, good. We talked about her body control. Good body control as she's able to absorb the contact and still get the bucket.
Able to convert. She's got 16. And the lead is 25 as they've doubled up the Cardinals with 80 seconds to go in the first half. Jakaya Palmer right side. Moving to the top. Great look for Graham slashing in. Shot is empty. Back the other way comes Centennial. McCall on the run. A give and go with Pullman. Three-pointer hits the side of the backboard. Recovered by Porish. Coon Rapids with under a minute left. McGrain throws it up. She got the foul. Will go to the line to shoot 2. But that was more of a pass than a shot, but she'll take this 2-shot, or
that's
if not, it would be a 1-and-1. It would be 1-and-1 though if it's on the floor.
Right.
And that would mean she wouldn't get it.
Yeah, I get it. And that would have been.
But, you know, maybe she was shooting and it just looked like a pass because of the foul, perhaps. McGrain able to hit the second. Schmidt's pass taken away by Palmer. Got it ahead to McGrain on the run, fakes, spins and scores.
Yeah, really nice fake because it forced the defender to run past her.
McCall runs it the other way and scores.
Yeah, she answered immediately. Cards can hold for the last shot.
Yeah, certainly not the desired outcome for the home team. 4 seconds left. Porish into the corner. Palmer passes, and the buzzer sounds, and the Cardinals will go to the locker room down by 24. We will take a short break and be back. We'll take a quick break, be back with Coach Bierman after this. Back at the field house, 52-28 Centennial at the half. Down on the court with Cardinal head coach Chris Bierman is our Howie Shapiro.
Coach, you talked about, following your game plan. Obviously, early Cooper with the three persons kind of takes you out a little bit of what you want to do. I thought they did a really nice job of getting looks underneath, getting soft baskets underneath, and then getting multiple opportunities. Your view of that first half?
They definitely got us out of our game plan. We're going to try to get everything back together. You could see us kind of pushing things and forcing it instead of running through our offensive and defensive sets. So second half we'll come out and get our matchups right, and we'll look to attack them.
Again, we talked about Autumn McCall. I mean, she had a nice first half. Pretty much kept you out of your game plan, what you wanted to do, obviously, as you talked about. What's your biggest message, though, to the girls in the break?
We're going to get back to playing team basketball. We had a lot of superheroes where we were trying to make the big play instead of just making the easy play. So we're going to get back to making the easier play.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck in the second. We'll take a quick break and break that first half down right after this.
Back at the Roger E. Carlson Fieldhouse, Coon Rapids in a big hole, down 52-28. Cougars came out. They set the tempo early. They got control of the scoreboard, and they never relinquished said control. They started getting a number of different people involved right off the start. That helped them get their lead, but certainly Autumn McCall has led the way. Aaliyah Graham, solid first half for her, but the story for Coon Rapids really was Callie McGrain down the stretch. Unfortunately, in between those things, a lot of white jerseys scoring and too many offensive rebounds for head coach Chris Bierman, I am sure. Part of the reason his team trails 52-28. We'll take another break, and we'll be back with head coach Jamie Sobolik right after this. You're watching girls high school basketball on CTN.
There was once a time when local sports coverage wasn't what it is now. A dark age filled with handycams and Polaroids and angry crowds. Then two noble souls stood and proclaimed aloud that they'd give the people high-quality sports no matter how. So sports nights they became. Delivering stats and highlights was their vow. And sports nights they remain. Watch them weekly on CTN Now.
Welcome back to Coon Rapids High School. I'm here at that's the break. It's the score 52-28 in favor of Centennial. I'm Jamie Sobolik, head coach. Coach, I think your offense did pretty much what you wanted to do in that first half. A lot of second and third opportunities underneath, a lot of easy baskets underneath. Talk about that first half and your thoughts.
Well, one of our goals is to make sure we're transitioning. We know we're a little bit deeper on the bench than they are. Really happy with the extra passes that we're getting out of that transition too.
Any changes, or just pretty much that same game plan coming out in the first, here in the second?
Offensively, yeah, we're going to try and keep running. Defensively, we've got to figure out how to go ahead and slow Callie down a little bit and kind of contain her a little bit on their end.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck in the second. We'll take a quick break and be back right after this. Thank you, guys.
Rough start for the home squad. Centennial all smiles across the way. We get ready to start the second half. They are up 52-28. And for Coon Rapids, again, we talk about it a lot with the younger teams. Got to break it down into smaller segments. Win the half, win the first 5 minutes. Not sure what what happened there, but let's just try again. The shot clock had not started.
There we go. Coach Sobolik, obviously very happy with the way that first half went for his Centennial squad. The extra passing he talked about and how important that is. It gives them that open look, and we saw a number of buckets that occurred that way. And, they have to be pretty happy with their performance. Now let's see if they go after Rochelle Cooper a little bit. Back on the floor with her three. See if they can get her to try and pick up that fourth one quick.
Pass into Horton was poked at, comes free. McCall the other way, stops up. Back to Lee at the top of the key. Hands off to Pullman. Del Medico down underneath. Turnaround for Schmitz was good, but shuffled the feet first. Aaliyah Graham will bring it ahead. Right side for Callie McGrain. You heard Coach Sobolik saying want to slow her down. She had 15 in the first half. McCall leads all scorers with 19. Cooper driving, comes up short. Rebound by Del Medico, and she'll travel to the other end. Shot is short. Great save by Aaliyah Graham, and then plays it off of Schmitz and out of bounds.
Yeah, again, that was just a beautiful play for her, and she realized that the only chance she was going to have to retain possession was to play it off her opponent. There you see it right there. Just a really nice play.
And doing a nice job to make sure the ball didn't contact her before landing out of bounds. Graham drives right side, and she will draw the foul from Del Medico. She'll go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, Del Medico didn't feel that she gave up a foul on that situation.
Graham with 9 points first half for the Cardinals. That one spins around and out. And she's into double digits. Cross-court pass taken away by Rochelle Cooper. Runs to the other end and scores.
Yeah, she had a couple of defenders there, did a really nice job of making sure she was able to release her shot and get the bucket.
Underneath, Schmitz easily to the basket.
We saw a lot of that in the first half by Centennial, just the nice looks underneath and the relatively easy buckets.
McGrain driving, ran into traffic, kicks it out. Rochelle Cooper takes the three, blocked away by Lee. Recovered underneath by Schmitz. She'll get it back, get it ahead to Lee. McCall in the corner. Drives to the paint. Shot is short. Horton the rebound. Graham ahead for McGrain. Back. Jakaya Palmer for three. It's good.
Yeah, McGrain realized that pass was a little too strong. Able to find Palmer, and she buried it.
Schmitz gets it back to Del Medico. They work it around. Lee from the corner. That one's off the rim. Punched out of bounds by Del Medico. Cardinal ball.
Yeah, I mean, you're in a bit of a hole, down by 20, but you get stops like this and you limit what Centennial wants to do. But then you got to come down offensively, and you've got to convert.
I know you talked to Coach Bierman about the number of offensive rebounds in that first half and trying to limit Centennial a little bit better here in the second half. Still a lot of basketball to be played, but that last trip down, successful. Again, segments win each possession. Cooper stripped that one free. McGrain follows it up. That ball's still alive. The last touch by Callie McGrain, and good hustle, good effort from both Cardinal defenders.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hard hit as Rochelle Cooper recovered it and was run into by Sydney Schmitz. They may have gone head to head.
Yeah, I think they did.
Schmitz a little shaken up. Schmitz gets the foul. It's her third. We certainly hope both are all right. Cooper seems no worse for wear.
Yeah, Schmitz may have taken the worst of it.
And with how much time she missed in the first half, maybe Rochelle is feeling it and doesn't want to let on.
Right.
Graham kicks it out. Palmer for three. That's short. Horton, good position. Her pass deflected. Recovered by Taylor. Gets it for Lee. Lee to the front court. Kicks it out. Del Medico hits another three-pointer.
Yeah, we saw her hit a couple in the first half. She has 11.
McGrain backing off the defender, then going to the lane. Shot comes up empty, got her own rebound and put it home.
Yeah, just great hustle, great follow for McGrain. She's got 17.
Pull-up jumper at the other end, won't fall for Taylor. Punched free, but McCall recovers. Three-pointer from the top of the key won't go. Tracked down by Pullman. Pullman double teamed along the sidelines, dancing in front of the team bench. And Coach Zobolik says, let's call timeout.
Yeah, good timeout by Coach there. Just realized that they had her trapped on that sideline and not really anywhere for her to go.
Extraordinaire, Jeremy Shepard. Thank you, TCO, for being a part of our team.
Anyone wonders who has the big mouth?
Yes.
That question has been answered.
You just pushed me down the stairs.
13:44 to go in this one, and it's a 57-36 lead for Centennial. 19 points to lead all scorers for Autumn McCall. Callie McGrain for Coon Rapids right on her heels with 17. Pass underneath. Taylor couldn't handle cleanly, out off of her foot. Couple of Cardinal defenders there to really pressure it, make it difficult to receive that pass.
Yeah, they troubled her for sure. Oh, that's it.
Graham,
Yeah.
double dribbles.
She knew it. Chloe Porsche back in for the Cardinals. Saw a little bit of action in that first half.
Del Medico all alone behind the defense, and Centennial recognized.
Yeah.
And that it doesn't get any easier than that.
No, that drives the coach crazy.
Lee controls the rebound in traffic, gets herself some space, gets into the front court, and she'll just keep going. Blocked away out of bounds by Shania Horton.
Yeah,
Good recovery on defense.
Yeah, good recovery, and then she didn't get any contact, so she didn't pick up a foul.
Pullman in the lane, can't get it to go. Rebound by Cooper. She'll run the floor. Tried to go in between a couple of defenders. Tied up by McCall. Possession arrow favors Centennial. Yeah, she's the complete package, definitely, Autumn McCall.
Oh, yeah.
Done a little bit of everything tonight. Good passing, and the finish by Taylor. McGrain has it poked away out of bounds. Cardinals will keep it. Rochelle Cooper, long three is good.
Yeah, Cooper spotted up and dropped it. She has 5. Cardinals certainly can use those type of opportunities. Nice look.
Lee gets behind the defense. Great pass, finds her in another easy 2. Pass is off the mark. Cardinals turn it over.
Number 23, Sydney Sears, and number 45, Abby Matthews.
Sears and Matthews back in for Centennial. Sears with 3 personals.
Palmer returns for the Cardinals. Kate Lee will inbound. Taylor on the right wing. Up top, Sears underneath. Matthews turns and scores.
Yeah, strong hands by Matthews, able to get that pass, and defender moved past her, and she was able to get a nice look underneath. She has 6.
Callie McGrain had it blocked and taken away by Pullman. Runs to the other end. Taylor's shot had too much on it. Cooper had the rebound, and it was knocked away out of bounds.
Back to the game for the Cougars, number 25, Sydney Schmitz. In the game, Cardinals number 30, Amari Royal.
Mari Royal in for the first time tonight for Coon Rapids.
And Schmidt's back in. She had to go out just to make sure she was okay after colliding with Cooper, I believe it was.
Yeah, also 3 fouls.
And 3 fouls, correct.
Ram to the lane, throws it up. Won't go down. Lee scoops it up on the run, right through Matthews. Fade away by Schmitz is good.
Yeah, she comes in and gets a bucket. She has a dozen. just right a little bit over her average, a little over 11 points a game.
Palmer, long three. Defender may have got a piece of it. And then Matthews had the touch underneath, so Cardinals will keep it. Porish into McGrain, puts it on the floor. Gets the foul from Schmitz.
Foul is called on Cougars number 25, Sydney Schmitz.
It's her fourth.
Yeah,
Tried to inbound all the way up top. Schmitz was in position as a center fielder. Able to make the catch, turn, run, score.
30-point lead.
Three-pointer again, a defender getting a piece of it. Matthews had the rebound, and Royal will have the first foul of the half for the Cardinals.
Yeah, in that situation, different half for the Cardinals in terms of getting in foul trouble. We saw a lot of fouls early on for the Cardinals, just as you mentioned, just the first here.
Graham got a piece of the pass. Lee recovers. Schmitz turns, shoots. Won't fall. Rebound went right back to her. Can't get it. Another offensive board for Matthews, but she lost the handle out of bounds. And the Cardinals can breathe a sigh of relief.
Yeah, but again, just too many opportunities offensively underneath the second and third looks for Centennial.
In the game, the Cougars number 44, Caitlin Peterson.
Caitlin Peterson checking in the lineup for Centennial.
Michelle Cooper, high post.
Yeah.
And she traveled. Callie McGrain picking up her second. Inbound goes to Lee. Watched by McGrain. High post Matthews. Down low Peterson. Back out. Back to Peterson in the post. Turns, shoots, comes up short. Palmer the rebound. Hands off to Graham on the run. Leah Graham cuts back to the paint. Shot won't go. Royal gets the rebound and draws the foul. It'll go against Sydney Sears.
That's her fourth. Oh, I'm sorry. Her second.
Cougars number 23, Sydney Sears. Her second personal 14th foul. In the game, the Cardinals number 35, Costigan.
Costigan back on the floor for Coon Rapids. Royal up top for Cooper. Backing away from Taylor. Mari Royal hands it back off. Cooper. Back out for Callie McGrain. Looking for room, left side. Three-pointer is good.
Yeah, she's having a nice evening. That gives her 20 on the night.
Palmer nearly able to poke it away from Sears, but lost out of bounds. Pass taken away by Royal, or by Cooper rather. She runs free for two more.
Well, those are the kind of things that the Cardinals defensively need to do. They need to get turnovers and they need to turn those into baskets.
Well, she's got 7 points all in this second half after picking up the three fouls in the first 3 minutes. But 2 baskets have been just like that, a steal turning into a breakaway.
Yep.
Taylor working against Cooper. Backs off, shot won't go. Rebound tipped. Royal has it on the run. Cardinals have numbers. Royal stops up, thought about the three, hands it off to Palmer instead. She calls the bank, makes a deposit, and we have a timeout on the floor with 8:37 to go.
She has a half a dozen. Cardinals trying to cut into this lead a little bit here. It's a 22-point
I just love the way that Mari stopped. She's
Yeah.
like, I've got all this room. That's not really my game.
Nope.
And apparently Centennial kind of do that. They were just like, yeah, you can
do whatever you want.
You can just be there. But Centennial, if you're playing defense, you probably don't want to leave that one with that much room.
Nope.
Because she will make you pay. Just a couple of buckets tonight for Jakaya Palmer, well below her average. But a 20-point night, as you alluded to, for Callie McGrain.
Yeah, but, you know, as
Aaliyah Graham also in double digits.
As Coach Bierman talked about at the break, just when Cooper went out, it really played a part of taking them out of their game plan and what they wanted to do to try and get a win here tonight. And so they had to regroup. Of course, Cooper missed most of that entire first half.
Coon Rapids with 8 unanswered points after Centennial pushed the lead to 30, which is as high as it has been so far tonight. And Rochelle Cooper, having an impact here in the second half.
Yes, absolutely.
And it's always the woulda, shoulda, coulda, but you know, if she doesn't have those fouls and gets a nice start offensively instead of starting with those fouls, who knows where the game would be at this point. But Autumn McCall has been impressive in the way she has led her team. Cooper gets a hand in and pokes it away, but then stolen right back, and then a backcourt violation. No, a timeout.
No.
Then it is a backcourt violation. Because she did have control in the front court, and then it went into the backcourt, and I didn't think it was touched. It's a little sloppy. We've seen some periods of sloppy basketball on both sides. Here's another look at it. She gets full possession. I thought there was a hand in there.
I thought, well, the coach
deflected, but
Sobolik thought so as well.
But even if there wasn't a hand in there, she was trying to pass it to a teammate in the backcourt. Rebound and put back for Costigan in close. Back to a 20-point game, 10 unanswered. Underneath, can't leave anybody alone like that, but this time they get away with it is Schmitz can't finish. Too much on the layup attempt for Porish, and then McCall has a rebound, and she is bumped.
That's on Costigan, her second, team fourth.
McCall will bring it across midcourt, watched by McGrain, moves left side, gives it up to Schmidt, and she scores.
Oh, that
over
time,
Callie McGrain.
Yeah.
She's got the advantage size-wise.
She does.
Jakaya Palmer drives with the left hand, gets the contact, will go to the line to shoot two.
Brooklyn Larson picking up the infraction.
It's the little things.
Oh, it doesn't take much. A flag, a couple, we'd laugh.
Palmer able to convert on the second. And a very quick answer. And again, you heard Coach Sobolik talk about their passing, their depth, and their ability to make that extra pass, and leading to those close-in baskets. This time, bucket plus the foul, and it's number 4 against Rochelle Cooper.
Yeah, and she'll have to take a seat on the bench with those 4 personals and 3-point opportunity here for Schmidt.
Nearly rolled home, but instead the rebound punched where Forish could get to it. Long three for Palmer. Won't go. McCall has the rebound. McCall, end to end, gets the foul. Will go to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go against Jakaya Palmer.
Yeah.
It'll be her third.
Her third, team 6th.
Her third personal 16th foul. McCall to the line for the Cougars.
She has 20.
30, Amari Royal.
Yeah, she has had a nice game and equally impressive again as her scoring has been. Just the leadership she's shown on the court and the passing.
Yep, her passing has been phenomenal.
She's rebounded well, but you can tell she's a solid leader on the floor for this team in every aspect. Good battle for Amari Royal. Gets another chance, still can't get it to go. Rebounded by Larson. Larson weaving through the Cardinals, had it stripped away, and then it went off her foot. The drive comes up empty. Cardinals get it back, down 25.
Larson a little bit out of control as she got into the lane. Tried to force something up, and as you mentioned.
Larson just an 8th grader.
Yeah.
5'11", 8th grader, by the way. McGreen put a little too much on it. McCall has another rebound, and she will lead the charge. Into the middle, Schmitz turns and rolls it across the top of the iron. McGreen has the rebound.
Well, again, I like the thought. It's unfortunate she couldn't get the bucket, but a nice feed again.
McGreen weaving, wiggling, getting the foul, going to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be called against Claire Pullman.
That'll be her second. You know, Coach Silverlick told me, he says, you know, not only is Autumn a good scorer and a good rebounder, and as we've seen here tonight, she creates opportunities for her teammates.
McGreen able to hit 1 of 2. She and McCall equal with a game-high 21. And now the three-pointer for Pullman.
Centennial building that lead back up. As you mentioned, they had a 30-point lead at one point.
Jakaya Palmer driving to the paint. Shot is short. Rebound tipped. Amari Royal able to win the race for it, but Del Medico comes out and then gets it down court. McCall an easy 2.
Yeah, just, again, smart play. McCall with 23 lead all scores.
Del Medico got a hand in on the pass. Nearly got the steal, but lost out of bounds. Cardinals keep it. Just under 5.5 to go. McCall got a hand in. Got a number of different pieces with size and length.
Yes, they do. They share the ball well.
McGreen drives to the paint and forced to travel. Thought she had contact. The call didn't come. Forced to take an extra step.
Well, I think she was trying to maybe make a pass to the wing and realized there wasn't anybody there and kind of forced her to take that extra step.
McCall in some trouble. Got it to Pullman. Schmitz in the high post. Trying to feed down low for Larson. Recovering it is McCall. She spins around a defender. Gets to the baseline clean and scores some more. Graham drives the other way, can't get it to go. Right there for the putback is Amari Royal.
Yeah, Royal did a nice job of just staying with it. That's her first points of the night.
three-pointer at the other end, well off the mark. Royal another rebound. Domenico had the steal, but then saved it to no one. Ja'Kiah Palmer the other way, stripped away by Pullman. Pass was a little behind.
A little sloppy.
McCall, they battle each other a little bit, but in the end, McCall has another assist. Easy little short jumper for Domenico. Long rebound, Domenico the control, and then she's fouled by Aaliyah Graham. And that is number 7. So a 1-and-1 opportunity.
We're seeing a lot of changes here for Centennial as they've got a big lead.
Cougars pretty much a wholesale change.
Yeah, they've got a big lead, 84-53.
Well, and nobody that hasn't been in the game, they've clearly gone 9 or 10 deep comfortably tonight. Domenico hits 1 and 2. Matthews is tied up by Amari Royal. You got hats off to Amari Royal.
Yeah,
she has really battled on the boards in her minutes here.
She has.
She'll head to the bench, 4:05 to go. Cooper back on the floor with 4. She has the basketball. Puts it on the floor, working against Taylor. Right side, spins back, looks for help. Needs help, ripped away by Matthews.
That was just a nice steal. She needs a little help, though.
Gets it to Lee into the front court. Down low, driving Peterson, hit the underside of the backboard. They go on the floor. Cooper and Peterson battling. The ball comes free to Aaliyah Graham. Graham runs to the other end. Gets the foul, will go to the line to shoot 2.
I think they'll call that one on Ava Taylor, I believe. Nope. That'll be Sydney Sears, her 3rd.
Aaliyah Graham to the line for the Cardinals.
Graham 1 and 2. Peterson tracked down the rebound. Open three-pointer is good for Sydney Sears.
Yeah, she didn't waste any time. Got the pass and immediately put the shot up.
Graham on the right wing to Ja'Kiah Palmer. Back out. Graham drives left hand, won't go. Rebound, Horton puts it on the floor, back up, can't get the basket. Peterson has the rebound. And the pass taken away by Aaliyah Graham. Jump shot is good.
Yeah, Graham, it was smart play defensively, realized that that she was able to kind of maneuver in front of the passing lane, able to take it away and get the bucket. She has 13 as the Cardinals, with 2:42 remaining, call a timeout. You see a little hesitation there, and there you see Graham just jump in the passing lane and able to pull up for the jumper.
Well, the Cougars able to push it to a 34-point lead within 1 of the running time.
Red having a good time.
Always.
Yep.
He'll be back here, I'm assuming, this weekend for the wrestling individual section tournament.
I'm sure of it. Should be a lot of fun here. Be a packed house.
Talking to Principal John Pena before. He's excited about it.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Wrestler himself in his youth. A wrestling parent.
So walk. Yeah. There he is.
Along with
Thompson.
Jeff Thompson, I was going to point out. Jeff had a nice conversation with both those guys. Great leaders.
Oh, they are, for sure.
For the Coon Rapids High School community.
Yeah, we had a chance to talk to him before the game.
Cooper has to recover that one. Horton in the lane. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Foul is called for Cougars number 45, Abby Matthews. Her first personal 18 foul. Shania Horton to the line for the Cardinals.
Shania, one of the many juniors on this roster. It's junior heavy, but then you've got some others like Cooper is just a sophomore, and of course Kopsigan just a freshman. They show some of the sustainability of the rebuild here. Mari Royal we talked about too. She's just a sophomore also.
And they've got some youth coming up as well, in addition to these young players on the varsity roster.
Lee in the corner, back up top for Sears. Peterson spins in the post, can't get it to go. Horton the rebound. Palmer into the front court, into the post for Cooper, bangs her way in down low. Horton had the rebound momentarily, lost it, and Lee recovers. Kate Lee, high post for Matthews. Matthews puts it on the floor, right side, blocked away by Costigan.
Cougars number 40, Brooklyn Larson.
Brooklyn Larson back in for Centennial. Yeah, we talked about the depth of this Cougar squad. They've been able to really put a lot of players on the floor tonight.
Three-pointer for Larson wouldn't go. The rebound by Taylor. Tried to pass it back down to Larson underneath. It was knocked away. Other end is Callie McGrain working against Larson. Right side, shot won't fall. Horton has the rebound, that won't go. Costigan in traffic, kicks it out. Three-pointer for McGrain is good.
She has 24 to lead scores for the Cardinals.
Foul's going to be called against McGrain. It'll be a 1-and-1 opportunity for Larson.
Number 4, Callie.
At least it's not number 9.
It'd be tough to be number 9.
Well, the next foul for either team will be
number 9.
Number 9. Larson able to hit the first, earn the second. Under a minute to go. Second one won't fall. Tie up on the rebound. Possession arrow favors Centennial.
Cardinals going to apply a little full court pressure here.
Taylor able to dribble it into the front court. Underneath, Peterson to Larson coming down the paint. She scores off the glass.
Yeah, nice follow, able to get the feed from Peterson.
Three-pointer for Palmer. In and out, rebound tip to Horton. Back out, Palmer. Longer three. Same result, long rebound, tracked down by Cooper. She'll try. That one won't go. Matthews has the rebound for Centennial. Peterson.
No help for Peterson.
The only one in the backcourt. Like all the Cougars just abandoned. She's like, guys, hey, someone. But then turned it over and then was able to defend it, so didn't even give up points. And then Centennial ends up turning it over on transition, but 3.5 seconds to go.
Yep.
Cardinals will inbound, and this one will be in the books. Not the one that the Cardinals wanted. Cooper from midcourt comes up just short, but it'll be a 91-59 final in favor of Centennial.
Yeah, tough loss for the Cardinals. Things really didn't go their way from the jump, and Rochelle Cooper got in foul trouble early, took them out of their game plan, and give credit to Centennial. They've got a well-rounded team. They've got a lot of contributors on this roster, led by Autumn McCall.
Yeah, she was an impressive player tonight for sure, but a great night for Callie McGrain.
Yes.
A solid effort also from Leah Graham, who finished with 13, and as we talked about, just a number of other girls just having solid performances. And maybe they may not jump out at you on a scorebook or a box score, but small steps towards the summit.
Absolutely. I mean, and again, it's just continued experience for these younger girls.
And this is continued experience for the CTN crew. We got hockey playoffs on Thursday. SLPCR, the number 7 seed, traveling to Maple Grove to take on number 2 seeded Crimson. Boys basketball against Bloomington Kennedy on Monday next week. And then girls basketball in the playoffs. They will wrap up their regular season with back-to-back games Thursday, Friday at the end of this week. But that's going to do it for this edition of CTN Sports. Again, the final score, Centennial 91, Coon Rapids 59. I want to thank everybody out there for joining us and continuing to support everything we do here at CTN. For the entire crew, including Howie Shapiro, I'm Joe Young, saying goodnight.